Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back. And today we're going to talk about the Blackstar HT5 tube head. So let's dive right into this. What I got going on here is I got a Blackstar HT5 tube head. I've got it hooked into an ID series Blackstar 212 cabinet, which is a 160 watt cabinet. And I'm just playing straight through the amp, through the channel switch, using the amp's distortion right now. I will hook up a pedal setup a little bit later so you can hear both sides. But I just wanted you to hear the amp. The amp does come with a pedal foot switch, which I have down here. It's a little single channel foot switch right there. It goes back and forth from clean to distortion. It works well. It's got a really nice long cable as well. It's perfect for what you want to do. I was sitting there, that's what I was playing off. I was actually playing off the amp's distortion on the intro there. So let's start off with talking about the amp and what's going on here on the panel and everything. First of all, this is a 5 watt tube amp. So, and 5 watts is a lot more than you think it is. A lot of people are like, 5 watts, how am I going to go gig with that? Well, trust me, you crank this thing up in 5 watts and stuff, and you can play nobody. In this band room that I have here in this studio with all this stuff, when I practice and have a full band in here, I'll use this amp, and I have no problems keeping up with anything else in the room with the 100 watt stuff. And with this little 5 watt hooked up to a 212. Plenty of power, can definitely get the job done. And if you're playing a really big, massive venue, they're going to mic up your cab anyway, so you're going to be fine. You'll end up using this more like a stage volume than anything else. But it works great. I love it. I love these smaller tube amps. I have everything from 5 watts to 20 watt ones, and I love them. I've got a Blackheart 15 watt one over there that I've sat there and played level with a guy with a Marshall half stack, no problem, and could drown him out with that thing and didn't even have it cranked up. Except a little over halfway. I mean, the things work really well, and will just definitely. I was running through a 212 Blackheart cab as well, not Blackstar. So anyway, that's a different story for another time. But back to this and stuff. We're gonna talk about it. What this amp has on here, it's got reverb. It's got your ISO, which is whether you want to sound more like British amp or American style amp and stuff. And then it's got your standard mid, your bass mid and treble stuff over here. Then you got your overdrive channel, which just has it has a volume and gain on it, and then you got your clean channel, which again just has basically a volume and a little gain tightness sound on there. So that's basically your controls that you got right there. I think that's tightness, right? Yeah, if I can see it correctly. It's tone. Sorry, it's tone. Sorry, it's tone in your volume channel. So anyway. See, a lot of people edit all these mistakes out, but I let you guys see all the bloopers that happen when you're trying to do these videos, so you can get it's more realistic. So anyway, that's what you got on your front panel. I've already got the dial set to where I like it at. I've got the ISO is set to just a little bit past halfway. I've got my treble set to a little bit past halfway. I've got my mid, it's just a little under halfway, and then I got my bass set just a little bit past halfway as well. And this is the sound we got going on. And I've got the reverb turned up to just under half as well. And this is the sound that we got. And we're using the bridge pickup right now. Just so you can hear how that sounds. Now we'll split the pickup so you can hear how that sounds. If I have my volumes on my guitar there. Let's take it up to the neck pickup. So that sounds really good. And I'm also using, because I forgot to say in the beginning, this is a ESP EC256 guitar. I love these guitars. They're great, and they're not super expensive, but they sound amazing. So if you haven't tried one of these, you definitely should get one of these too, because they're awesome guitars. And so that's on the clean channel. That's some clean sounds for you. Maybe if you want to hear a little like picking stuff, see if I can remember this. Nope. Something like that. Anyway, yeah, so the clean sounds really good on this amp. It's really nice and crisp and clean and just has a really nice tone to it. And I like it a lot. So that's just clean with some reverb in it. Now we're going to switch over to the distortion side. We're going to switch over to the crunch channel on this thing. That sounds really, really good. You can definitely get some good crunch out of this and play some good rock and roll out of this. No problem. So yes, it sounds really, really good. And even if you guys want to get heavier and play something. Yes, you can rip out with it. It's definitely got the chunk to get that you want if you want to do that, and it'll play all the classics too. That's a good one. I don't remember that. I'll have to play that again. I forgot about that. I don't know, what else can we play? Just so you guys can hear the different things that this sounds like. This amp sounds really good. It's a great little amp, great little head. I can't say enough about it. I guess you might want to hear like a little bendy. But yeah, just a great sound amp. So if you guys wanted, you could get this little amp and go gig with it just by itself. It has really good distortion in it. It's really nice clean channels. But let's switch over and let's hook up an effects pedal setup so you guys can hear what that sounds like. So I'm going to throw this bad boy on standby real quick. Let me switch it out. Alright, now we got the pedals hooked up. I'm actually using a Boss ME70 multi-effects pedal. If you guys haven't seen one of those, they're pretty awesome. They're an older Boss effects pedal, but I love it. I've had mine for years. It sounds really good. I've got this really nice chorus sound in it right now. That's in it. So it sounds really nice. If I could play. Really nice. Sounds really good. This amp does really good with pedals. It's really good with multi-effects pedals. You can't go wrong with it. Sounds really good. I can't say enough about it. I'm also going to show you guys the back of the panel to show you what's on the back for the inputs and outputs as well. Let's kick out some distortion with my Boss pedal. I like it. Sounds good though. Really good. And you can play. I'm a rock metal guitar player, so and I'm tired of seeing videos of guys that don't play like cool heavier riffs. So that's why I like making my videos, because I tend to play heavier stuff or rockier stuff. Alright, anyway, really cool amp. Should we do some lead? Yes, it sounds good. It definitely sounds good. So anyway, Blackstar HT5. Can't say enough about it. Let's show you guys the back of the panel, because I'm going to spin this around here. Kind of just show you what we got going on here. So on the back of the panel here, you've got your MP3 line in and out right there. You've got an effects loop, turn and send. Then you've got your foot switch channel there. And you've got your, what is that? That's a, another cabinet line out for a 112 or 412 right there. It's got a button that you can push to depending on what you're playing out of. And then you got your other outs right here for other cabinets for different ohms, 8 ohms, 16 ohms, and so on and so forth there. That's a 1x16, that's a 2x16, that's a 1/8 ohm, and I'm actually running it through the 1/8 ohm because it's an 8 ohm cabinet. So anyway, that's what's on the back of the amp. You got your effects, return and send loops and stuff. You got your plugins for your speakers. You got your plug-in for your foot switch. Everything you need on the back of the amp. And yeah, you can't go wrong with it. Blackstar HT5. This is actually an older model. The newer models have the little white knobs on it. I forget when I got this amp, but it's been a really great amp. It holds up really well. I can't complain. It just does a really, really good job. And I got a wah-wah. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up. Blackstar HT5. No complaints. Really good little amp head. Hope this little demo helps you guys out in deciding whether you might be interested in one. These are like 400. I think they're like $449 on Musician's Friend and on American Music Supply. And that's shipped to your door. And for a great little tube amp that gives you great sounds, can push a 112, 212, or 412 cabinet. Honestly, you can't go wrong with this head. It's a super great head, and I highly recommend it. I play out of it all the time, and I just love it. And then this is a ID Core series 212 cabinet, 160 watt 212 cabinet that I compared it with. You can check out that review on the cabinet as well on my channel. And this is a really great combo setup. And you're talking about combo setup between the 300 for the cab, 450 for that, so you're talking 750. You got a super awesome rig to go out and gig with and play with, whether you're playing at home or you're playing live somewhere. It's awesome. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I hope this helps you out. I appreciate you guys watching the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe button, ding dong button, all those cool things you got to do for YouTube. And just stay out there and keep jamming, and we'll see you on the next show.